the webinar. So thank you for your time to join me today for this webinar, The Secret That You Were Never Told About How to Grow Your Business on Facebook. So as you hop on, I want to let you know that before we get started, just a couple of things that you probably want to get going right now. If you are planning to have some water, I highly suggest that you will go get some water right now and get some water. And if you need to go to the bathroom, you need to do it now, because once the webinar starts, you don't want to miss out anything, okay? If you hop on and mute yourself, that will be great. And also, I will be, this webinar will be a little bit different. I will be asking you to participate by typing your answer in the chat box so that I can actually take a look at your answer, because in this webinar, instead of just basically sharing with you and teaching you what is going on, what we're gonna do is I am going to basically ask for your participation throughout this webinar. All right, so it is 2 minutes past the time, and I know your time is valuable, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. And throughout this presentation, you probably want to take some notes, so you should have some paper and pens right by you so you can take some notes. And you probably want to also take a screenshot from time to time. All right, so let's go ahead, dive right into it. My name is Candace Bree-Wellston, and I'm going to be talking to you about the secret that you were never told about how to grow your business on Facebook. I'm going to show you how I went from spamming on Facebook to dominating in my niche, okay? So before we get started, I'm just curious. How would you feel if you have more leads and sales coming into your business with little effort, working right from your smartphone anywhere? Type in the chat room, tell me how would you feel about that. And then I will talk to you more. Put in the chat room as we're going through with this question, okay? Just curious, what would it feel like if you could generate 50 to 100 leads in a matter of days with people who actually want to hear from you? Now, wouldn't that be great? What would happen if, when you generate 50 to 100 leads in a matter of days, that will actually help you eliminating the fear of rejection. Because if you have over 100 people to talk to, when people say no to you, it would be so much easier for you to move on, rather than when you only have one person to chase after, right? So type in the check box, let me know how you feel, and I'm gonna take a look at it. And I have some people answer, yeah, it's great. Want to get more leads so that I can start talking to more people. That's great, great. All right. Just curious, what if you were able to do all of this without even leaving your house or even getting out of your pajama? What would that be worth to you? Right? Put in the chat. Let me know what you think. What would that worth for you, okay? Because I want you guys to understand this. This is actually not a presentation. I want you to understand that this is not a presentation that, you would do like you normally does, that you just take notes. I want you to participate. Basically, what I want to do is to paint a vision for you. I want to paint a vision for you how your business would look like if that takes the place, okay? All right. Just curious, have you ever get on Facebook and wonder what exactly should you post to get people to ask about your business? I know that happens to a lot of people get on Facebook and they're really not sure what to put for them to actually, to get people to ask about their business, right? Okay, so if you're ever struggling to generate leads online and get customers from social media, you feel like you are missing something. Sorry, the marker. If you feel like you're missing something and you kind of, you have been doing everything that you can, but you're still not seeing the result, I know how you feel. All right. So I want to put a disclaimer here before we get started. Okay. My presentation is it's a bit different than other webinars that you will attend. I'm one of those people that I don't go with the flow just because somebody's doing have done it before doesn't mean that I would do it as well. So I'm one of those people that I will actually put, do things that, a little bit out order, if you might say. It's because I truly believe that only that fish go with the flow. So if you want to grow, you can't always go with the flow. You will always have to take a step further than other people. So at this point, I'm going to ask you to put in the chat room to let me know, is it okay for me to take up your 1 hour of time to share with you what I have done this past year to get to where I am today? So if you could put in the chat room and let me know yes or no, and I could guarantee you, if you stick to the end, you will find that this presentation could help you, and you might be able to actually take some of the stuff that I'm sharing with you to actually start taking action today. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let me go ahead and move forward. So if you have been struggling, I can totally relate. What you see here is me, a picture of me and my kids, my princess and my handsome. I am a single mother, so I have 2 kids. I could totally relate to you because I have never had a business before. I have been growing up in a very traditional family where I have been taught to go to school, get a good grade, and get a good job, and stay working that job, get married, and have kids. That was what I was taught. I was taught all this year, and that's what I have been followed. But until 2014, where I walked away from my job, I had no warm market. The reason why I say I have no warm market, everybody's probably will tell you that I don't know anybody, but I truly do not have any warm market. Reason being, I came to the United States when I was at age of 18. I did not speak any English. So from the moment I came to this country, I have been always playing catch up. So I have to learn English. I have to spend my time in school to learn English and go into school to get a degree. So people talk about being in college, being partying and everything. I never had that moment. I was too busy learning English and learning the subject so I can get a degree and working part-time, helping out with the family. So I truly did not have any warm market. My family is consisting of like 10 people inside my family, between cousins and aunts and all of that. When it comes to friends, I truly just have a couple closest friends. So I have no warm market. I had no support. I have no support. For when I walk away from my 6-figure income job and I decided to do this for myself, and I tried it 4 different MLM company and I never make any money. My ex-husband at that time, he basically told me that I should go back and look for a job, go back to teach high school math, because I was not making any money. My family was never supportive of anything any of this type of business, because they think that it's a scam and they think that I should just settle with a job. So I did not have any support. Okay, and I have zero confidence. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have zero confidence. I wouldn't even stand in front of a mirror more than 2 minutes. I would not even talk to anybody. Right? I have no idea how to build a successful business, a successful, thriving business. I have no idea how to do all of this. I have no idea where to start. So if that was you, I could totally relate. But why should you listen to me? I'm not yet a 6, 7, or 8-figure income earner. Although I have been invited on my company's stage for my achievement, I have not been invited to speak on the stage yet. But here's why you should listen to me. I am an ordinary single mom, a stay-at-home parent that took a risk at the network marketing industry because I saw the potential in this industry. I saw the freedom that I could gain through this network marketing industry. And network marketing industry is still very skeptical for a lot of people in this industry. Okay. I did not have warm market like I told you. I did not have warm market yet. I managed to make my 100 people list because I was coachable. I was doing exactly what my upline's telling me to do. I looked through all my phone contact, and I went into Facebook, look at all of my friends on Facebook, even those people I have never talked to. I just put their name on the list. I managed to come up with that 100 people. I attend endless networking events and coffee meetings to meet more people. I've done all of those. I remember I was one of those stay-at-home moms that never stay at home. I had to have my mom moving with me so that she could watch my kids while I go and attending all of this networking event. I was the queen of copy and paste message, posting on Facebook all day long in the groups. I have been banned from, I have been put in the Facebook jail before. I have been blocked by people. I have been called out by my friend that I'm spamming too much out in the public. And I have to thanks to that friend, because without her, I would not realize that, you know, what I was doing wrong. So I have to pull back. I got stomach ache when it came to doing video and Facebook Live back then. I literally shake when I think about having to turn on that video camera. But this is why, because of all of those that I've been through, I managed to be able to be on the stage and receive my award with this company. Particularly, I had, this company have 7 levels of leadership. When I was on the stage back then, I was at level 3, but since then I have already advanced. My level. I have been selected to be the member of the month in May of 2017. Less than a year in this company, using what I'm about to teach you. I have been featured in the company's success story numerous times for different things, different achievements that I have done. So, does this really work? Well, here's Brandy, who I have been having the pleasure to work with for a little bit over a year. When I first met Brandy, she hated Facebook. She had a network marketing business, but she hated Facebook. But she has to do it every single day because her upline said every single day they have to make at least 3 posts about the product, about the company. So that really put a lot of toll on her, because she felt like she was really working for somebody rather than building a business that she liked. Her page was spamming all the time, and she was one of those moms that wanted so much for her kids. She was a homeschool mom that struggled a lot, and she had her confidence. Talking about zero confidence. When I met her, she was like where I used to be. She would not do anything in front of camera. She would not even talk to people on the phone. All she does was hiding from the message. She was one of those people that copy and paste message. But she said that she's using all the skills that I taught her to help other people. She would not be able to do it without my help and support. I have awesome training and so much encouragement and support. Using my teaching skill makes me an amazing coach. She's already having a group of people that she's coaching how to grow their business on social media right now. And she was one of those people that, because of her personal and professional life, she actually scared of doing Facebook Live. It took a lot out of her to do Facebook Live, but now she's doing Facebook Live daily to help her friends to help her build business. And Diane has been in the network marketing industry for about a year, and she was lost and she was struggling. And then her friend connected her with me, and it's only been a couple months, and she's completely, different person than she used to be now. She's now more confident of what she's doing. I remember the first time I talked to her, we got on the Zoom call, and she said, "Look, this is my first time even turn on my video camera on the Zoom call." Because she said she always hide from the camera. And now she's doing Facebook Live. She's also coaching other people how to do, and then she's doing videos, step-by-step tutorial videos. She's doing all of those because she has been working with me. Now, what is the 5-step online marketing formula? Why you need this system? Every network marketing company has a solid system in place for recruiting your warm market. Am I correct? If you look to your company, you have those, right? Put in the chat room, let me know if your company has a system, has the training to help you recruiting warm market. But what they don't have is the system for cold market recruiting, either online or offline. a home-based owner, home-based business owner, we have limited budget because most of the time we are stay-at-home mom or dad, or we are parents that we had a 9-to-5 job. We want to build a business so that we can have extra few $100s. We want more for our life, right? We have very limited of time as well, right? Yes, your company does. We have very limited time and very limited knowledge of how to grow our business besides what our company has. That's one of the struggle that a lot of home-based business owner has, is the limited budget, time, and knowledge. And that was me. I had no budget back then because I had no income. I have time, but what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. I have no knowledge. That was me. I had no knowledge. I have limited time that I could do things, but I have no knowledge, so I don't know where to start, right? So what this system can do for you, this system is going to teach you how to do online lead generation, and lead generation is a leverage, okay? Network marketing, it is a numbers game. The more people you get to talk to, you will get the yes, okay? The difference between an amateur and professional. Amateur convince. Professional, they sort, okay? The reason why is that the amateur, we only have we feel like we don't have enough people to talk to. With professional, they learn how to generate leads and they don't have to worry about when people say no. By using this system, you don't chase after people, they chase after you. The core of online marketing is not selling and recruiting, but is generating leads. An amateur, they go straight to selling and recruiting, where professional, they start with generating leads. I'm going to put this in the order for you. This is how amateur does it. We go out there and we're trying to sell and we're trying to recruit. We post our company's product image everywhere, and then we're hoping that somebody will sign up. That was me. Basically, I post my company product opportunity everywhere, hoping that somebody will sign up. And that's what I describe as the lottery system, right? I'm hoping that I will win the lottery. Or another way to describe it is like throwing spaghetti on the wall, hoping something will stick. So that's what I used to do as an amateur, okay? But for professional, this is how professionals do it. They generate leads. After they generate leads, they do follow-up. After they follow up, they ask key questions. They identify what their leads, what is it that they need. Then once they follow up, they find out what's their needs. Then they will send out the presentation, right? After the presentation, you do another follow-up, because now you're going to follow up with that particular presentation to see what is it that they like. And then we proceed to the sign-up process. That's what the professionals do, okay? Step number one, with the 5-step online marketing formula, step number one, brand yourself, become an influencer. You need to brand yourself as an expert and leader. People don't join company, people join people. People only buy from and join those they know, like, and trust. Does this make sense to you guys so far? Put in the chat room. Is that something that you think you could relate to? People go into business with confident leaders, not pitchy sales people. Correct? Am I right? Put in the chat room, let me see. Now, when it comes to warm market and cold market, warm market already know you. They know you, they like you, right? They trust you. But cold market, they don't know you. They don't know you. They don't even know if they like you, let alone trusting you. So it is very hard for you to tell a cold market to take out their wallet and take out their credit card and give it to you, right? I want you to think about this. Why did you join your network marketing company? Put in the chat room. Tell me, why did you join the company that you're with? Did you join the company that you're with because of the company, or because the person who introduced you to the company? So go ahead and put in the chat room. And this is where you are the difference between branding yourself and not. A lot of people going out there, basically just going out there and start selling and pitching, And it's very hard for them to actually see, we have, because of the person. I was introduced by a friend. That's it. You like yes, you like the product, but who introduced you to the product, right? You didn't just go online and Google the product, say, okay, I'm going to look for this company. So it is a matter who introduced you. So let's talk about branding yourself, become the influencer. I'm going to show you a couple of things. But before we go there, I'm going to show you this. All right, you see a street side holder versus a celebrity endorser. Let's say if you walk past these two people, they both selling that $200 shoes, and this guy who's holding the sign and selling this versus this one right here, the celebrity endorser, right? And would you say you would buy? Who would you buy from? Drop in the comment. Tell me who would you buy from, right? If you don't know who this guy is, right? This guy right here, he's a basketball, he's an NBA star, right? Everybody, just like it used to be Michael Jackson, everybody want to wear what Mike wear, right? So that's the power of become an influencer. People want what you have when you become the influencer, okay? All right, branding yourself. Trick number one. This is a few things that I'm going to teach you guys. Trick number one. Do a Facebook Live. Do a Facebook Live. Why do you need to do a Facebook Live? Facebook has really trying to become the platform for live video, which I think they already dominating that. I think they already dominating that whole you're not buying the $200 shoes. I wouldn't either. But if you would have to invest that $200 shoes, you would go with the celebrity. Am I correct? That's true, right? So doing a Facebook Live would actually help you brand yourself, right? Get yourself out there. You need to get yourself out there for people, right? But if you are really scared about doing Facebook Live, do it anyway. Here's the reason why. When you're doing Facebook Live, number one, you gain the no likes and trust factor. Number two, Facebook like it very much when you're doing Facebook Live because you're helping Facebook to become that live video platform. So they will actually help you reach out more audience. Number three, you will create a movement. If you're really, really scared, you could create a movement for people who are in the same boat as you are. You could go out there and actually do a Facebook Live, say that, you know what, I'm really scared about doing Facebook Live, but I'm going to do a 7-day Facebook Live challenge for myself. And I'd like to have those who are also wanted to do Facebook Live but scared to jump on board with me, and let's do it together, right? But if you're really, 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 really scared, you still have to do some pieces of content, introduce yourself to the world. You could blog, you could do LinkedIn article, okay? You got to do something to put yourself out there. Facebook Live is the first thing that I say go for. It's easy, go on there and be yourself. Okay, so that's trick number one. Number two, tell people exactly how you can help them. Don't be shy to go out there and tell people exactly how you can help them. If you go into your Facebook, that intro, you could tell them what is it that you could help them with. Have a banner done, a professional banner, a business, for your Facebook page, for your blog, for your personal page. Tell them exactly what you do. Tell them exactly how you can help them. Like right here, most of the people recognize me as a no-nonsense coach. I help people to get out the learning mode and take the right action. I told them exactly. Everybody recognize me as the no-nonsense coach. You got to start telling people what is it that you can help them with, okay? Those are the two things that you could do to actually start. You could actually start doing this today to actually start branding yourself. Number two, growing audience. You got to grow audience. Are you talking to an empty room? If you're talking to an empty room, chances are you're not going to make money. No matter how good the show you put it out there, if there's nobody's watching, you're not going to make any money. More eyeballs equal to more money. So you got to have audience. Let's talk about a few different ways that you could have different audience. You're on your personal profile. On your personal profile, make sure you open your profile to public. Make sure you open your profile to public. The reason being is that you have that few hundred 1,000 friends who have not yet made any move toward your business, join you or buying from you, or even acknowledge anything that you're doing, chances are they have not seen you as a leader yet, right? And they're waiting to see you to either, one, become successful and then they jump on board, or two, to the moment you quit and they could say, I told you so. But open your profile to public, you allow other people who are not your friend able to see what you're doing, okay? You want to add friends daily, 5 to 10 friends every single day. 5 to 10 friends every single day, and it could be a lot. Every single day you add 5 to 10 friends. A week later, that's like 25 to 50 people. Every single day you want to add 5 to 10 friends, right? But you don't want to do too much because Facebook does penalize you if you're adding too many friends. But there is the solution. You could follow people. You could follow as many people as you could. And the way to follow people is that you don't just follow anybody. You want to follow people who are, who has the entrepreneurship, and who people are ready to take action. And one of the ways that you could do to follow people, it's you follow those, who is one of the public figure that you follow. If it's Tony Robbins, or if it's Ray Higdon, follow those people, and you go into their posts and you start seeing those people who are following them, and you know that those people are they have entrepreneur mindset. You could actually go to their profile. If they have follow button, you could follow them. Okay. You want to have engagement with your audience. A lot of people thinking that engagement with audience, that does not qualify as growing your audience, but actually it is. They think that that's just engagement. Think about this. If you have a storefront, right, and you open up to business and you have people coming to you, and when they walk into the store, if you don't engage with them, you don't say hi to them, you don't say anything, do you think they will come back to your store? Your Facebook profile is just like the store. You basically have to engage with them so that they could come back for more. So you have to consistently engage with your audience for them to come back. That's for your personal profile. Where else can you grow your audience? Your fan page. Now, fan page or public figure page, that is a business page considered, and you have to pay to play. But it's a very great place for you to start business, because when you scale your business up, it will be so great. And you could start running some targeted ads that people could actually see what you're doing. You could do a like campaign by growing your audience on your fan page. You could do page suggestions. You could actually go to Facebook groups and promote your page as well. You could drive traffic from the blog or other social media platform to your fan page. I drive traffic from my Twitter and my Instagram to my fan page. Okay, those are a few different things that you could do. You never buy likes and follower. Never buy likes and follow, because those are ghost accounts. They're inactive account. A lot of time you go to, if you have Twitter account or you have Instagram account, you will get a message from people saying, do you want to buy more? Do you want to have more people like or follow you? It seems like such a great deal a lot of time, but do not buy those ghosts. Those are ghost account, inactive account, and they will actually throw your ad target out the window. Okay, they will render your audience analysis completely, it will be useless. This because you have people that's on there that's not active. All right. Then another way to grow your audience is your email list. Okay, your email list, you have to grow your email list. The reason being is that when you bring your business to online, you only own two things. You own your email list and your blog. Those are the two things that nobody could take away from you. But it's all the social media platforms, they could shut you down at any time, any given time, they could shut you down. In fact, the last 2 weeks, I have heard some of my friends, some of their public figure page have been shut down by Facebook because of some of the ads that they're running. All right, so you got to make sure you grow your email list. You could grow your email list by lead generation, using a lead generation system. If you have blog, do the blog newsletter. You could have lead magnet or social media sites, which I'm going to show you later. Okay. Number 3, provide value. Now, so far, are you guys seeing the value in this training so far? You guys seeing things that you like so far? Put in the comment. Let me know what you guys think. Provide value, all right? This is the part of branding, okay? This is the part of the branding. You need to provide value so that you could build that know, like, trust factor, all right? You need to become an expert and a leader in your industry. Now, let me give an example how you can do this. Let's say if you're in the health and wellness industry and you're into eating healthy, right? You could come out and speak to people about how to eat healthy in the with the busy schedule or a limited budget. So those are the things that you could actually talk about, and you could actually develop some tip and trick and all of those to help people how to become healthy in the at the limited budget or with busy schedule. Okay, let me ask you this question. When was the last time you logged into your Facebook and say, let me see who can pitch me on an opportunity, right? Tell me when was the last time you get on the Facebook so that you could actually be pitched on an opportunity? Never, right? No one ever do that. You need to provide content that people want and are looking for, like motivational quotes, tips and trick, how-to article, link to helpful information or post. You know, if you don't have all of those how-to article, whatever, you could always share something that you read, something that you run across, and you could share those. If you develop your own, that's great, because then it will start branding you, okay? This is a couple of things that I've shared, you know, in the past, and that helped me generate leads. You know, I found an article, why full-time income earners do webinars. That's great. And I shared it with my audience. It's an article that teaches people how to run a business with webinar. And then I have a cheat sheet. I have a cheat sheet that I give out to people. And look at how many comments I have. I have over 200 comments. And those people who commented it, and I send them the link, they all become my leads, and I'm able to follow up with them. Okay? Those are a few examples that you could do. Step number 4, convert your audience into leads. This is a very important part. You have to interact with and engage with your audience. You need to have a lead magnet. It's very important for you to have a lead magnet. Now, what is the lead magnet? Lead magnets offer something that people are willing to give you their name, email, and phone number for it, okay? Should be something that they want or looking for. Free offer or resource. Free webinar, free tip sheet and guide, and free coaching, okay? Free whatever, something free. Something valuable enough for people will give up their contact information. Does that make sense to you guys so far? Do you think you can have something free to give it to people, right? If you have something to give free to people, and it's valuable, they will most likely give you their contact information. Now you can follow up with them, okay? There's a couple of things that I've done. The 20-killer post, because my audience are struggling with engagement on their newsfeed, so now I have that 20-killer post that I give it out to them. They could put in their name, email address, and phone number, and they get my PDF. And now I will have their contact information. I've done one for a realtor who developed this essential guide for people who want to buy their first home in Austin. And same thing, if the people put in the name, email address in there, and the realtor will be able to have their information. If you are in the travel business, you could actually create something such as, 10 things that you must know when you're traveling to Europe. That type of stuff, okay? So, a lead magnet, what is, remember I told you how you could actually put a lead magnet into your social media site, and you could actually generate leads even when you're sleeping? What you see here is my Instagram account, all right? Look at the arrow part. That is where I have my lead magnet. It's the Instagram training that I'm giving it out. I have it there, and no matter when and how, and I don't care what time, people visit, because social media does not go to sleep. Right? I go to sleep, but social media doesn't go to sleep. People from all over the world, different time zones, visit social media. When they see that, they click on that link, even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm sleeping, I'm generating leads. A lot of people use Instagram wrong. On Instagram, you only have one clickable link, and a lot of people put their website in there. This is why you should never put your website in a clickable place, because when they click on your website, they go into your website, a couple of things going to happen. They get lost on your website. So much thing going on in your website, they get lost. Number two, you cannot keep track of who and cannot follow up whom have visited your website. Does it make sense to you guys so far with the Instagram? So with that only one clickable link on Instagram, you want to be able to put something in there that you could capture that information, which is like a lead magnet, okay? Does that make sense to everybody so far, so good? Put in the chat room, let me know if you understand the lead magnet, understand how to use Instagram, okay? Okay, all right, $3.99. Okay, James, I'm gonna send it to you later, okay? All right, now here's the thing. On my Twitter, I also have a lead magnet. So again, Twitter, it's all over the place. Everybody can have that, right? And you could put a lead magnet there. So on my Instagram, I have a lead magnet for Instagram, and I have a Twitter that on my Twitter, I have a lead magnet for my Twitter as well, right? So, I mean, if you don't use those, don't worry about it. But if you want to explore using those, you know, that would be good to put lead magnet in there. And you could also put lead magnets on your Facebook as well. All right. But this is more friendly that you could actually put on there. All right. So that's how I use my lead magnet. Now, once you have a lead magnet and people opted in, this is what's going to happen. Once they opted in, they becomes your leads, and you should have a system capture their information, right? You should have a place to capture their information where you could follow up. And this is where my customer relationship management, it shows me how many people have opted in each day. It shows me how many leads I have. I could go in there and look at their contact information. I could call them or email them on there, and I could take notes. I could schedule a test, schedule a time to talk to them whatsoever. All of those can be done through my CRM system. Now, we have done all of this work. Now that you have actually got them into leads, your last step would be follow-up. You need to follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. The fish aren't just going to jump into your boat. You need to hook them with your lead magnet, which I just showed you. Now you got to reel them in with the follow-up, right? You got to follow up. You need to know the right question to ask. Are they a good fit? Okay, what problem can your opportunity solve for those people? Another thing not about follow-up is that you must qualify people for your opportunity. Some people just aren't good fit for your opportunity. They have the wrong attitude, unrealistic expectation. Some people will require more one-on-one coaching and hand-holding than you are able to provide. So, you know, by following up with them, asking the question, you could actually qualify to see if they're even a good fit for you. All right. Now, so far, are we clear with this 5-step online marketing formula? It's very easy to follow, and those are the 5 steps that I have been followed this past year to get to where I am today. Are we okay so far? Stop in the comments, tell me if this was easy for you to follow. Is it doable? Can you actually take some of the stuff that I show you today to actually start working on it, to prepare for your 2018, right? It is doable. Yes, doable. So those are something that you could actually start working on it, okay? I want you guys to actually start working on it. Now, I want to show you guys a visual aid of this whole 5-step online marketing formula. What you see here, it looks like a funnel, and it is the funnel. And I'm going to explain to you how this whole thing works with that 5-step online marketing. Basically, that's exactly what we do. You have traffic coming from everywhere because of your marketing activity, right? Because of your marketing activity, you have traffic. You have people coming from YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, blog, anywhere you put your marketing activity out. And when they're coming into your funnel, right, you're going to start having a targeted audience, right? You're going to have targeted audience. And once you have that targeted audience, you have a lead magnet out there. Basically, whatever industry, whatever niche that you're in, you have that lead magnets out there, and people opted into your lead magnets, right? Once they opted into your lead magnets, they becomes your leads. Once they becomes your lead, right, they are your prospect. So now they are in your CRM system, your customer relationship management. Now you could actually start to call them and call your prospects so that you could start doing the selling and sign up process. However, How many of you guys was able to close someone on the first try, the first time that they exposed to your business? Not many times, right? Because on average, it takes people about 7 touches before they decide if this is the opportunity for them or not. So with that being said, when you call them the first time, they say no to your opportunity, that is okay because they are now in your funnel. What's going to happen is that you will be able to actually filter them back to the front of the funnel again and throughout your marketing strategy. Now you could actually have more exposure. When you're marketing on just Facebook or Twitter or whatever, you send out a message and they're not interested in your business. Basically, that's it. There's no more exposure. But if you have them into your customer relationship management, you could use the email marketing strategy to give them more exposure. You keep them in your loop, right? And you keep them in your loop. You should start doing the email marketing, and they seeing you on Facebook more. You give them more lead magnets so that you could actually filter them. After a few touches, right? They will actually filter themselves out of your funnel. Either one, they will become your business partner in business or your customers, or they decided, they will decide this is not for them, and they will actually opt out of your funnel, right? You leave the whole decision to them. All you're doing is just to market, but you got to have this whole funnel system set up. Okay, are we okay so far? Does this funnel make sense? Does this image make sense to you with the whole 5-step formula? Let me know in the chat room. Let me know if it makes sense for you. Okay. All right. Now, what would happen if you use this funnel? I don't know what's going to happen to you, but I know what happened to me. I have heard people talking about making commission whatsoever. My goal was very small when I first got into it. When I first found this system, my goal was very small. If I could make a couple $100, I'll be happy. That was my goal. Well, I have seen people keep talking about they have $10,000 commission and all of that. And with this company, I have always watched and wished that I would be one of those people. I actually truly did not have a plan. I actually, thinking if I could make it in 2 years, I will be happy. Well, I actually reached my 10K in about 2 months ago. Okay, in about 2 months ago, I reached my 10K commission, which is a big deal for me. But I'm even happier when I look into the back office last week, and I saw my name was on number 13 in the company's all-time leaderboard active member. It's all-time, not just for 90 days, not just for 30 days. It's all-time leaderboard. Number 13 out of 20,000 members from all over the world. Now, for me, the number is irrelevant to me because what I was looking at are the names that before and after my name, because those are the people that I am actually have my name to be associated with. And I was really, really shocked when somebody actually, I have a colleague that actually give me a shout out, and I didn't even pay attention because I never thought I would be able to make it to the all-time leaderboard until the next day I went in and I looked at it. Then I realized that was, that was big deal because I did not think I was able to make it. But if I'm looking at the list, Diane Hoffman, an 8-figure income earner, the queen of attraction marketing, Ray Hayden, the legend of the network marketing, Rob Ford, the magician for SEO, Mark Harbour, the video marketing king. My name is right there associated with them. Keisha Bass, the queen of affiliate marketing. I mean, it blows my mind. That's why when I get the shout out, I did not think, I thought it was just one of those 90, 30 days. I did not know it was all time until I look at it again. I took a second look at it. It was all time leaderboard. Another thing that happened right now is the company has a contest going on right now. And, a couple of days ago when I'm preparing this webinar, my name was on number 7 place with the company. Now, I didn't do a whole lot of heavy lifting on marketing. I'm basically following the system, and I land myself in number 7 place. Again, it is a big deal for me to be able to associate my name with all this big time and competing with them. And last year, at one point, when we had the contest, last year during this time we have the contest. At one point, my name and Ray Higdon's name, we were actually tied at one point in 8th place. So it was kind of great to be able to associate with these people with my name, and also some of those people actually became my friend. You know, not just to know them, but now become friends with them and learn from them, right? And brainstorm with them. So that's what happened with me when I'm following this system. Okay. Now, what's going to happen? What is this simple system can do for you? This simple system could help you. You know, if you are me, you know, for me, what I want in life is very simple. I just want to be at home with my kids and build business that I could support my kids and myself. And with this simple system, I could do work anywhere I want. 90% of my business was built with my cell phone. Okay. Also, you know, what you see here is the picture of myself in the summer. My kids and the neighbors' kids was in the backyard playing. You know, far end right there, they have a little water slide, and then they have a bouncy house. Basically, they're just there having fun, and I'm just sitting there watch them playing and having fun. Prior to this year, you know, my son was home with me all the time, so a lot of time you will see me working. I'm working in from the playground, my garage, my backyard, my front yard, anywhere you could think of, because I have this system. Because I have this system, I'm able to build my business anywhere I want. You need the tools and resource to build this, to be able to have this. So with this system that I'm using, you have your own website. You've got to have your website so that you could actually be able to brand yourself and showcase what do you know about, you know, why do people want to follow you? Why do people see you as a leader? Because you have a place to showcase, you have a place to send them, say, hey, this is what I know. And you need the funnel so that you could create a lead magnet so that you could actually showcase what you know. And you need to have that lead magnet so that you could capture people's information, right? You could give out something free so that they give out their information so that it will go into your very own customer relationship management, which you are on with the system. And then you will need the marketing strategy. You need more marketing training, which with this simple system, you have all of those in one place, okay? You get all of those and more in one place, but those are the few things that I want to share with you guys. Now, when it comes to training, there are different types of training that you have in the back office. If Facebook is what you it's your main platform, then, you know, there's Facebook, a lot of Facebook, there's Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter training. These are just few things that I want to share with you. If you are in the network marketing business, right, this is the training that you have in the back office. Again, there are a lot more, like webinar, how to run a webinar. If you want to become a coach, how to become a coach, there's a training for that. If you want to learn how to do SEO, there's a training for that. If you want to learn the AdWords and Google search and all of this, there's training for that in the back office. Okay. By now, you are beginning to understand how you can stand out in your niche. Am I correct? Put in the chat room. Let me know if this is what you think right now. By now, you know how you can stand out in your niche, right? I'm going to check in there. Yep. Follow the system. Thank you, James. That's a big deal. Yes, it was a big deal. Yes. So by now, you have some idea that you can actually create content around your niche. Am I correct? I gave you some idea, right? You kind of start brainstorming some of the content that you could create for your niche, right? Okay. And thank you. Yes. So what is your next step? Your next step is you want to go to createfreedomweekend.com/10 days, and you want to sign up for your 10-day test drive. Once you sign up, you want to contact me within 24 to 48 hours after you sign up for your complimentary call. Okay. Then I will point you to attend new member orientation. Then you just buckle up and enjoy the ride of the freedom. Okay. Now, To sign up for your 10-day trial, there's 2 steps to it. Step 1, put in your personal information. Then step 2 is your billing information. That was it. Okay? Why should you use this system? I don't know if you know about this guy. I actually learned about his story right after I joined, right after I signed up for this simple system. Ray Higdon, when he found this, Ray Higdon is the legend of legend for the network marketing industry. I found his story after I joined this company. He found this system when he only had $300 to his name. He failed 12 different MLM company and his real estate company, and he was in the process of filing bankruptcy. He found this system, and he said since he found this system, how his life have changed, and he implemented this system and helped him become the #1 earner in his last company, and he have gone on to make make over $40,000 a month. And in fact, this is one of the old testimonials. He's actually become bigger than anybody could have thought. But he's still with the company, and he's still using this system. He's still building his business at his own comfort of his own home. Okay. Now, to work with me, you want to become a member, and you will receive weekly group training. If you're a mastery member, you will receive one-on-one session per month. One-on-one session per month with me. You'll have the world-class weekly training webinar from the company. You'll get marketing strategy training in your back office. Okay? What do other people say about me? Why would you want to work with me? I host mastermind training in my house. The last time, this was back in 2016, I hosted, well, 2017, I believe. And this was one of the biggest one that I have hosted. I have people drove 3 hours to come to my house, and I have people zoom in from all over the country to attend this one. So we had this one on and offline. And Genesis say thank you for the mastermind training. It was awesome. You delivered so much information today, and you're a great leader and great coach and great mentor as well. Joanne have been working with me for about 3 months now. She said, thank you so much for your friendship and leadership. You have been a ray of sunshine to my cloudy world. Your help has restored my confidence, changed the way I think of my business, and put me on the right path. You're awesome. Thank you, Joanne. Alisa was in one of my challenge group, and we had one phone call, and she said, you gave me some very good productive action steps to take. I am feeling like I have more direction now. I love that you asked questions, that you got me to dig a little deeper to discover how I want to lead my business. I've had a little mentor here and there, but nothing like yours. I feel so much better to know that there are mentors out there that truly want to help. Brandy, I have done a couple other training before, and Brandy attended one of my Instagram training, and she said absolutely loved the training, and I gave back in the fun way and not boring and yelling. She would not know how to start blocking Instagram and branding herself without my help. Lisa said Candace is very passionate about teaching you the now in network marketing. Luke has been in this network marketing and online marketing journey for about 3-4 years before he met me, and he told me that he only made $20 throughout this few years that he was in the industry. He only made $20 that it's not even big enough for him to even cash out that $20. After he worked with me for a month, he made his very first $100 online through using this simple system. And Luke said, Candace is such a great mentor. If you're looking for a coach to help you get started in network marketing, Candace is definitely who you want to connect with, and she will push you to your limit. So just make sure you're serious about getting started. So thank you for your time. Before you leave, I want to leave you with this quote. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. A lot of us, we tend to be, we like to overthink, and which I used to. We like to overthink a lot of things. If what you have been doing is not working, don't you think you owe it to yourself to try something new? If you have the system and you still haven't seen the result, don't you think you need to take a step further, maybe invest into coaching? All right. And what I want you guys to do is that if you have not yet signed up for this 10-day trial, go ahead and go to createfreedomwithcandace.com and sign up /10 days. Sign up for the 10 days. If you have this system and you're still not seeing the result and you would like to work with me on one-on-one level, I definitely would take you on, but you have to message me or email me, let me know, and we could schedule a time so we can actually have a consultation call for you so that we could actually carve out some plan for you for 2018. So with that being said, I want to thank all of you who are on the webinar, and definitely thank you for your time. I will see you all later. All right, bye guys.